Are your legs feeling weaker every time you hop out of the shower? Are you unknowingly sabotaging your muscles and mobility every single morning, all because of how you wash yourself? If you're over the age of 60, what I'm about to tell you might come as a real shock. Day in and day out, millions of older adults are going through their hygiene routines, thinking they're doing nothing wrong. But new research is showing that these very routines can be silently destroying your leg strength, reducing how well your muscles work, and making you more unsteady and likely to lose your balance. That's right, your daily shower, something you've been doing for years, might be the reason you're struggling to walk, getting cramps at night, or living in fear of falling. In this video, I'm going to highlight 5 dangerous showering habits that you might be doing without even thinking about it. And I'll explain exactly how each one weakens your legs in ways you probably haven't been warned about. But it gets even worse than that. Even the soap you use, the water temperature you prefer, and how you dry your legs afterward can be secretly working against your ability to stay independent. So stick around, because by the time this video is over, you'll know exactly how to stop this damage in its tracks and take back control of your legs, your strength, and your life. Before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I highly recommend you click that button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of the health tips we create just for you. If you're finding this video helpful, type the number 1 in the comments section below. If not, type a 0 to let me know what I can do to create better content for you in the future. 1. Standing for too long on those hard bathroom floors. You might not think much about standing in the bathroom each morning. It seems like a normal routine, maybe even relaxing. But what if I told you that this seemingly harmless habit could be quietly destroying your leg muscles and strength every single day? As a foot doctor with over 30 years of experience treating older adults, I've seen the consequences firsthand. Not all at once, but little by little, showing up as achy knees, unsteady walking, and quiet confessions like, "Doctor, I just don't feel as strong as I used to." One patient, Margaret, a 74-year-old retired teacher, came to see me last fall. She was very independent, living alone in her home in Michigan. She hadn't fallen or suffered any injuries, but she said her legs felt wobbly in the mornings, and she was having trouble getting out of bed. Strength tests revealed early signs of sarcopenia, which is age-related muscle loss, but her diet and medications were all fine. The problem? Margaret was taking 20-minute hot showers every morning, standing barefoot on cold tile, without any support whatsoever. No mat, no chair, just the pressure on aging joints, weak calves, and stiff hips. Day after day, her prolonged standing on a hard, unsupported surface, combined with the way hot water causes blood vessels to widen, was decreasing the flow of blood back up from her legs and silently overworking her lower body. You see, as we get older, our veins lose some of their elasticity, and our muscle mass naturally starts to decline. Standing for extended periods on hard surfaces makes blood pool in your legs, meaning blood gets trapped in your lower legs for longer. The result is a feeling of heaviness, swelling, muscle fatigue, and a reduced supply of oxygen to your muscle tissue. Over time, this leads to leg weakness, slower recovery after physical activity, and a higher risk of falls, especially if you live alone. Most seniors won't even realize the damage until it's already started, because it's not painful. It just slowly steals your strength, your balance, and your confidence to move freely. I recommended that Margaret install a cushioned bath mat and start using a safe shower chair just 3 times a week. Within 1 month, she reported better mobility in the mornings and less swelling in her legs. It's not about giving up your independence. It's about protecting it. If something as simple as standing too long in the bathroom can weaken your legs, what else in your daily routine might be quietly doing the same thing? Let's talk about what hot water might be doing to your muscle recovery, especially after the age of 60. You won't believe how much damage it can cause. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment with the number 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Showering with excessively hot water disrupts muscle recovery. There's something comforting about a hot shower, especially as we get older. The warmth reduces tension, soothes achy joints, and for many seniors, it's the most peaceful moment of the day. But what most people don't realize is that this daily ritual, when the water is too hot, is quietly and consistently damaging their muscles and stealing the strength in their legs. Let me explain exactly what I mean. I recently treated Walter, a 78-year-old Vietnam veteran from Ohio. A proud grandfather who still mows his own lawn, he always stayed in great shape until recently. He came to me complaining of unusual fatigue in his thighs and calves. "It's like my muscles never recover," he told me. "Even walking to the mailbox feels like a workout." We ran every test imaginable. No statin side effects, no major nerve damage, normal blood work. But when I asked about his daily routine, something clicked into place. Walter admitted to taking very hot showers, sometimes twice a day, especially after gardening or hiking. What he didn't know, and what many seniors also don't know, is that frequent exposure to high temperatures after exertion can severely disrupt the body's ability to recover. Here's the reason why. As we age, our blood vessels lose flexibility, and our muscle fibers recover at a slower rate. Hot water, especially if it's above 104 degrees Fahrenheit, causes vasodilation, meaning your blood vessels expand and pull blood away from your muscles way too quickly. This rush of blood to the skin can reduce circulation to your core muscles, slowing down tissue repair and reducing the oxygen that your muscles desperately need after any kind of physical activity. Over time, this habit dehydrates muscle tissue, increases inflammation, and weakens your legs' ability to cope with stress. That tired, heavy feeling in your legs, that's not just a sign of getting older. That could be a sign that your muscles are breaking down faster than they can rebuild themselves. I advised Walter to lower the temperature of his shower water to warm and to only occasionally soak in hot water. Within a few weeks, he was walking further without feeling fatigued and felt like his old self again. The truth is that the very thing we turn to for relief might be the very thing that's slowly taking away our strength. But heat isn't the only hidden danger lurking in your bathroom routine. What if I told you that the kind of soap you're using could be stripping away a mineral that your muscles can't function without? Let's explore that next. 3. Using harsh soaps depletes magnesium and natural oils. For most people, soap is just soap. It's something you've used your whole life without giving it a second thought. You grab it at the store, lather up, rinse off, and move on with your day. But what if I told you that the very soap you use every day could be quietly destroying your leg muscles and strength? Not overnight, but little by little, in ways you might never suspect until it's too late. I first saw the effect of this in Eleanor, a 76-year-old widow from Indiana, a proud gardener and Sunday school volunteer. She came to my clinic with a somewhat unusual complaint. "My legs just feel tired all the time, like I'm walking underwater." She said she hadn't changed her diet, wasn't on any new medications, and was generally healthy for her age. But when I asked about her personal care routine, she mentioned using a popular lavender-scented antibacterial soap twice a day, something she'd relied on for years. That soap, like many commercial products available today, was loaded with sodium lauryl sulfate, also known as SLS, artificial preservatives, and synthetic fragrances. These ingredients might smell nice, but they strip away your skin's natural oils and essential minerals, including magnesium. And for seniors, magnesium isn't just important, it's absolutely essential. Magnesium plays a crucial role in muscle contraction, relaxation, nerve communication, and energy production. As we age, our bodies naturally absorb less of it. And if we're unknowingly washing away even more through the use of topical products, we're setting the stage for muscle cramps, stiffness, fatigue, and even nighttime leg pain. Combine that with age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, and you've got a perfect storm for weakness. Eleanor's case isn't a rare one. The skin is the body's largest organ, and what touches it really does matter. Harsh soaps also disrupt the protective lipid barrier that protects your skin against inflammation, allowing irritants in and essential minerals out. It's like washing a car with acid. Eventually, the shine fades, and the metal weakens underneath. I recommended that Eleanor switch to a gentle, fragrance-free Castile soap that was rich in natural oils and suggested she apply magnesium cream to her calves at night. Within 3 weeks, she noticed fewer cramps and found it easier to go on her daily walks. The truth is, what we put on our bodies is just as important as what we put in them. But the damage doesn't stop with soap. What if I told you that the way you scrub your legs, something you've done since you were a child, could actually be causing long-term pain, bruising, and instability? Let's take a closer look at that. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment with the number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's continue with point number 4. 4. Scrubbing legs too vigorously. It's a habit most of us learn as children. Scrub thoroughly. Stay clean. For decades, you may have believed that the harder you scrub, the cleaner and healthier you'll feel. But for older adults, this habit can quietly destroy leg muscles and strength in ways you might never expect. Let me tell you about Charles, a 79-year-old retired Navy engineer from Pennsylvania. A man of discipline, he showered daily with military precision, hot water, a bar of soap, and a stiff bristled brush that he used to scrub his legs from ankle to thigh, as he proudly told me. But when he came to my office complaining of persistent bruising, a burning sensation in his calves, and a tingling feeling after every shower, I knew there was something more going on than just aging skin. What Charles didn't realize, and what many seniors don't know, is that vigorous scrubbing can actually damage fragile surface capillaries, inflame nerve endings, and disrupt proprioceptors, which are the tiny sensors in your legs that help you know where your limbs are in space. These micro-traumas accumulate over time. Every time you scrub too hard, especially on aging skin that's lost elasticity and natural fat padding, you're contributing to underlying inflammation, slow healing, and decreased neuromuscular coordination. Even worse, overscrubbing can overstimulate peripheral nerves, causing burning sensations, numbness, or even sudden leg fatigue. And since blood circulation becomes less efficient as we age, these injuries take longer to recover from, if they recover at all. Charles had no idea that something as simple as how he washed his legs could be weakening them every single day. I advised him to switch to a soft washcloth and skip scrubbing altogether on days when his skin felt sore or tired. Instead of pain, he now felt relief and a surprising improvement in his balance. You see, it's not about avoiding cleanliness altogether. It's about preserving function. Your legs are your foundation. Every small act of care or harm accumulates over time. But even after we step out of the shower, another silent habit can put your legs at risk. What happens when we leave moisture behind, especially between the toes, behind the knees, or under the calves? You're going to want to hear this next part. 5. Not drying legs and lower legs properly afterward. It seems like such a small thing, stepping out of the shower and letting your legs air dry while you move on with your day. Maybe you pat your arms with a towel, but leave the rest to dry on its own. It seems harmless enough. But for older adults, this overlooked habit is quietly destroying muscle strength and undermining leg health in subtle yet serious ways. One of my patients, Darlene, an 82-year-old retired librarian from Missouri, came to me complaining of nighttime leg cramps, a heavy sensation in her calves, and what she called a slow shuffle that had crept in over time. She assumed it was just arthritis, but after a full evaluation, including blood flow tests, gait analysis, and muscle strength screening, we found something unexpected. Darlene had developed a fungal infection between her toes and behind her knees. The residual moisture left on her skin after her daily showers had created a perfect environment for microbial growth, weakening skin integrity, reducing nerve sensitivity, and quietly contributing to inflammation that was undermining her muscle responsiveness. Here's what most people don't realize. Even small patches of trapped moisture on the legs, behind the knees, or between the toes can disrupt temperature regulation, breed bacteria and fungi, and lead to chronic low-grade inflammation. That inflammation doesn't just stay on the skin. It communicates with the nervous system and muscles, causing fatigue, cramps, and poor muscle coordination. It's even worse for those over the age of 60, especially those with diabetes, poor circulation, or neuropathy. Failing to dry thoroughly can accelerate skin breakdown and lead to slow-healing sores or ulcers. These skin disturbances often lead to sedentary behavior, which then leads to muscle loss and further decline in leg strength. It's a silent chain reaction that can have devastating results. I taught Darlene a very simple habit. After every shower, take an extra 2 minutes to dry her legs completely, paying special attention to the areas behind her knees, her calves, and between her toes. Within a few weeks, the infection had cleared up, and more importantly, her muscle responsiveness began to return. What seems like a harmless shortcut is sometimes the very thing that's stealing our freedom, one step at a time. But now that we've uncovered 5 hidden showering habits that can harm your legs, you might be wondering, what can I do instead? Next, let's talk about the most effective and simple recommendations for protecting your leg strength after the age of 60 and the small daily steps that can make all the difference. 6 simple recommendations to protect your leg strength after 60. If you've made it this far in the video, then you understand something that far too many people overlook. Your legs aren't just for walking, they're your independence, your freedom, and your dignity. And after the age of 60, every choice you make either protects that strength or quietly erodes it. Let me tell you about my patient Harold, an 81-year-old retired firefighter from Texas. Harold was always tough as nails. He used to carry people out of burning buildings in his 30s, run 5Ks in his 60s, and, until recently, prided himself on never needing a cane. But when he came to my clinic, something had definitely changed. "I just don't feel like myself anymore," he told me. "My legs just don't move like they used to. I'm not in pain, I just feel weak." We checked everything, his medications, his test results, his imaging scans. But the real problem wasn't disease, it was daily neglect. 5 silent habits, just like the ones we've discussed, had accumulated over time. Hot showers, poor drying habits, harsh soaps, standing too long, and scrubbing too hard. Each habit had quietly stolen a little bit of Harold's circulation, mineral balance, muscle coordination, and recovery ability. His decline didn't come from aging itself, it came from his routine. The good news is that you can reclaim control starting today. Here's what I told Harold, and now I'm telling you. Use a cushioned bath mat and sit on a safe shower chair at least 3 times a week. Keep the water warm, not hot, especially after any kind of physical activity. Switch to a gentle, fragrance-free soap that protects your skin barrier and your magnesium levels. Dry yourself completely, especially between your toes and behind your knees. Never skip this important step. Be gentle with your body. A soft washcloth is all you really need. Vigorous scrubbing does far more harm than good. And above all else, listen to your legs. Heaviness, cramping, tingling. These aren't just signs of getting older. They're messages, warnings, and opportunities to intervene before your independence slips away completely. Harold followed every single one of these steps to the letter. The following month, he walked into my office with his shoulders squared and his stride firm and confident. "I got my feet back under me," he declared proudly. "And that's exactly what I want for you too. But there's another truth that I haven't shared with you yet. A final warning, if you will. It's not just about what you do in the shower. It's also about what you believe about aging, strength, and control. And if you stick with me for just a little bit longer, I'll show you why that belief might be the biggest threat of all. The real danger isn't lurking in your bathroom. It's in what you've been told to accept as inevitable. If you're over the age of 60, you've probably heard it far too many times. It's just a part of getting older. But let me be crystal clear about something. Not everything you're experiencing is simply a result of aging. Weak legs, an unsteady gait, morning cramps, that nagging feeling that you aren't as strong as you used to be. These things aren't always caused by your age. More often than not, they stem directly from your habits, those everyday routines that are so familiar, so commonplace, that you wouldn't give them a second thought. But over time, those little things, standing too long on hard tile, using harsh soaps, skipping thorough drying, showering with water that's too hot, or scrubbing a little too vigorously, can quietly erode the strength in your legs. They silently chip away at the muscles that help you walk, stand, and live independently. What breaks my heart the most as a doctor isn't just seeing people lose their strength and mobility. It's witnessing good men and women give up on their own recovery because someone, somewhere, told them that decline is simply a normal part of getting older. But it isn't. You still have choices to make, and your body, even though it's older, is still listening. I've personally seen patients in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s turn things around with just a few small but intentional changes to their routines. Harold, Darlene, Margaret, Charles. They were once where you might be right now, unsure of themselves, frustrated with their bodies, and quietly afraid of what the future might hold. But they took that first step. They chose to believe that every single day is an opportunity to fight for strength, not to simply surrender it to the aging process. So, what's the most important message I want to leave you with today? Don't wait for a fall to pay attention to what your body is telling you. Don't wait for a medical diagnosis to start caring for your legs and feet. Start now, today. Protect your feet like you protect your eyesight or the health of your heart. They carry you, not just through your house, but through your entire life. Your feet are your freedom, and they deserve your care and attention. Approach your bathing routine with a sense of seriousness, not with fear or anxiety, but with awareness, with wisdom, and with the clear understanding that your daily rituals can either build you up and make you stronger, or slowly break you down over time. And finally, never forget that the biggest danger isn't in your soap or your water temperature. It's in believing that you aren't capable of making positive changes in your life. But you absolutely are. You're stronger than you think you are. And your feet, they just need a little bit of help to show you what they're still capable of doing. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live a fuller and more authentic life, no matter your age. Now, I'd really love to hear from you directly. Please take a moment to reflect on what you've learned in this video, and then share one thing you intend to apply to your own life, starting today. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these important truths and taking control of our health. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please leave a comment below with the number 1. If not, please leave a comment with the number 0. Your feedback means the world to us and helps us create even better content in the future. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to living life on your own 2 feet for many years to come.